Welcome back to your favorite channel. It's your boy Pelican Bay K9's giving it to you the way I always do. Fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't, man. Like I tell my brothers, some gonna like it and some ain't. It ain't my problem if you don't like it. It is what it is. You know, it just is what it is. Y'all hit that like button. Big salute to all the brothers and the sisters down in the chat. Big salute to all the dog lovers from one side of this world to the other side of this world. You know, PBK9's got to give it to you the way I always do, my brothers, the way I always do. You know, keeping it 100 with you. I ain't trying to be, at the end of the day, like I always say, you know, and I mean this. You know, I did my own bulldogging. I ain't looking for your validation. You know, I speak what I speak, I say what I say, and I mean what I mean, and I'm standing on it. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You don't like it, so be it. You know what I'm saying? You don't like it, so be it. At the end of the day, you know, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff throughout this broadcast. And we got breaking news. Giving y'all that breaking news the way I always do. Them CNN satellites from outer space done give it to me. I got to give it to y'all, brothers. We talking about 50-something dogs. You know, we talking about 50-something dogs. And I'm going to give it to you. You know where you heard it first. Fair and uncut, raw and unbiased, man. At the end of the day, you know, like I always say, if you had to leave some of this dog stuff for a lot of the brothers to take and give it to you the right way, you'll never get it the right way. You know, you'll always be blinded by sugarcoating, you know. But it is what it is. Let's get into this dog talk, my brothers. You know, let's get into this dog talk, because it's like this here, right? It seems like, you know, this one particular person just wakes up every day. You know how you can have somebody that just wake up and walk to the block and just want to get punched in the face every day? You know he's not gonna, he just come just to get punched in the face every single day. You know, it's like you got dog brothers that do this every single day. You know, every single day. Now, what I will say is, you know, that video I made, that Peter video I made, I will be running that all year long, you know, and I got to address this. You know what I'm saying? I got to address it. You know, if you don't like because I put the Peter video out, so be it. At the end of the day, what you can't do, you can't be running your mouth about people, saying all kind of stuff about people, and then when it go back on you, you want to have limits to certain things. At the end of the day, you know, if your back door not clean, don't be talking about nobody else. You know, at the end of the day, and when they bring it to you, you know, that's all I say about the situation. I'm gonna run that Peter commercial all year long, and guess what? I'm not dwelling on somebody else doing bad and saying, oh, laughing about somebody else that did bad. We all did bad before. It's what you do now. You know, I can't help it. You ain't doing nothing good now. And one thing about it, you can talk. It ain't gonna make another person do good. They gotta wanna do good. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're giving it to them, if you ain't giving it to them the right way, the real way, you just sending them out there on some fake, false shit. You know? It just is what it is, man. Like I said before, I'm running that Peter commercial on Buck City Kennels all year long. Anybody don't like it, so be it. You know? All year long. I ain't talking about on my YouTube. I'm running the commercial on all dog channels, on all dog web pages. Forget the pit bulls sites, groups. I'm running them all groups, Shut Sun groups, Doberman Pinscher groups, German Shepherd groups. I'm gonna show you what Operation Shutdown is, and I'm gonna show you keep your mouth closed when somebody ain't talking to you, for one. Next thing, I'm gonna show you keep your mouth closed when you don't know what you're talking about. You know, because a lot of brothers be up here talking about stuff that'll get them laid out flat if they said it in person. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, too, when it comes to the dog game, like I said before, a lot of brothers, my old school brothers, you'll never be respected in this dog game because you don't look a certain way. You know, you got too many chains on. You're supposed to have overalls and all other kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't look a certain way, so they're never going to respect you as an old schooler. You know, nah, they don't want that kind of dog news. You want the other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want, the other stuff. But I can't give it to them. I got to keep it 100 because there's too many of these flunkies and phonies every day. You know, every day. They want to mention this and mention that. And then when you go all in on them, like I said before, I'm going for the finish this time. I'm not playing no games. I'm getting all this stuff over with. You know, I don't got time for it. Like I said before, I'm going to have you doing something else on your channel. You know what I'm saying? do whatever you do, but when you talk about the Bay, you better be ready for whatever you're ready for. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, and like I said before, y'all heroes ain't my heroes. Some of y'all heroes, we was out hunting your heroes. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, a lot of brothers, you know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers, you look at certain things, you know, you look at certain things. Like I said before, I can't help. I was blessed. You know what I'm saying? Lord blessed me to be around the chitlin circuit when I was a young buck. You know what I'm saying? I can't help. I was blessed to be around the chitlin circuit. You know, a lot of them brothers that y'all brothers feel like is ghosts. It feel like is godly. You know what I'm saying? I can't help that to meet them normal folk. You know, so when I give you a normal story or my story, you because they high on your list, you feel like I'm supposed to cur down on what I'm saying. And I'm only giving you the real, you know? Only giving you the real. Everybody went out there back in the days to be around these brothers when these stories and stuff was going on. So when brothers speak on it, because I don't look a certain way, I ain't supposed to acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't look a certain way, I don't supposed to say something about something that went on in the 90s because I don't fit into the way them folk look like they was looking back then to say, oh, he was around them. You know, just by me saying that, you don't really believe me. You know what I'm saying? You don't really believe me. You know, but it is what it is. That's why I say, I'm going to say what I want to say. If you don't like it, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm running that Peter video on Buck City all year long. You know what I'm saying? All year long. You're damn right he can't have no dogs. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking about PBK9s when you can't get on video, you can't touch no dogs, you can't raise no dogs. You know, you can't talk about raising no dogs. Don't talk about me, don't say nothing about the bait. You know, you dang right I said it. If you don't like it, do something about it. The way I always tell brothers, you know, any real dog man that's out there, they know, listen, I won't run that Peter commercial on any dog, man. I could have been ran the Peter commercial on anybody. You know, this situation, this needs finishing off. So I'm going to finish it off. You know what I'm saying? Bulldog style. You know, at the end of the day, if you can't take it, this ain't the sport for a weak heart. You know, this ain't the sport for a weak heart. Like I said before, when I came into this dog thing, y'all brothers ain't coming here telling what mistakes y'all made. I came into the dog thing telling what mistakes I made in this game. The day one, I came here telling you I made mistakes on this. I did videos on myself, putting myself in the background of my video saying I did this, I did that. Y'all corny ass dudes, you can't even, like, you go to this video, say I said this video, say I said that, oh, he this and that. Man, listen here, man. Listen here. Big shout out to everybody that's running with that Dark Society thing, talking about I post Dark Society picture. Big shouts to all y'all, because if you'd have been looking at the Indiana bus, you'd have seen all that was on TV. You know, big salute to all y'all to think them folk know who Dark Society is. Dark Society is a what? A made-up name. Big salute to all y'all cornballs. Big salute to the cornballs that when I start talking about certain things, you say, oh, this is a modern day dog. That's a modern day dog. But then you run to the other channel talking about this and talking about that. Listen here, man. I'm glad I did my own bulldogging. I ain't relying on your validation. You, none of the YouTube channels or none of the dog men. You know, I don't rely on that. I don't rely on the validation of the people who dogs I got in my bloodline. You understand? Did my own bulldogging. You know? What y'all consider fast lane. Talk about fast lane. Man, listen here, man. What brothers got to do, you know, let brothers handle their own. A lot of y'all brothers be talking about this and talking about that, but you can't handle your own. You know, handle your own, man, when it comes to this stuff out here. If I'm speaking on a story about Tom Garner, you damn right I'm going to speak on it, because I was around back then in the days, in the chitlin circuit days. I may not have been around in the 70s, you know, but I was around in the late 80s and the 90s. You know, and like I said, I may not have had this dog or that dog, but I remember what they was talking about. You know, I can't help what the next man was. I can't help the next man might get mad because I say F Garner because he sold me a sterile dog back in the 90s. You know, I can't help because a brother might get mad about me saying F this or F that because I done had dogs directly off Chinaman, directly off Frisco in the 90s. You know, that did okay and did all right. You know, I give my opinion about it because I had them. But when it comes to the dog stories and what brothers been through in the dog game, we're not talking about outside the dog game. We talking about the dog game because that's what can affect you if you dealing with the dogs, right? That's what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, if you want it around during that chitlin circuit time, you know, don't knock the next brother's stories and things when it come to chitlin circuit time. You know what I'm saying? Don't knock it. You know? Y'all brothers do everything y'all can to knock every single brother story. But then, like I told my folk, I say, yo, check it out, right? Listen here, man, it's crazy how the dog game is, and I'm going to explain this to you real quick. You can get mad because I said it don't matter if you get mad because I'm said, because I'm about to give you the straight truth. You know, if you want to get mad because I said. Some things, sometimes you ain't supposed to tell them the truth, right? But you about to hear it tonight. You know, this dog game, I'm going to tell you the way it's built. And I tell my homeboy this all the time. You know, they want to accept it from my mouth. They want to accept it from my mouth because I'm from the hood. You know, I'm from the hood. You know what I started to do? Go get my white homeboy and feed him a bunch of stuff. He don't know nothing about dogs. They'll jump on him instantly. You know, they'll jump on him instantly. Yo, oh man, put your boy back up there. They knew all them stories from the 90s. Put your boy back up and he getting all the stories from me. But only thing different is his shade of skin. See, a lot of boys just haven't accepted the fact that it was a lot of everybody bulldogging back then. Everybody's stories went out. So now that your hero story's been out and then your other brother's stories come out, you try to say your brother's story ain't valid, or your brother's stories is hating, or your brother's stories is too much, or going the wrong direction. But at the end of the day, it's my truth. It's my story. It's what I've been through. I can't help what you didn't go through. You know? Can't help it. That's why I told brothers, you know, you should have been bulldogging back then. You should have been, if you knew Garner, or if you knew Tant, or if you knew Mr. Crenshaw, or any of them brothers, you should have been trying to go into them instead of being starstruck when you see them. You get over there, Mister, instead of trying to go into the man. Respect the man for his game. Respect everything about the man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can be a mentor to me as well, but that don't mean I won't go into your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between what we was doing and what some brothers was doing. You know? At the end of the day, you know, I'm going to tell you every day, all day. I don't live that life no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't live that life no more. I get up there and I try to tell the side of the bulldog that can make this breed last, that can make the brothers behind the breed last. I try to talk about stuff that's going to matter in American Pit Bull Terrier game today. You know what I'm saying? Like this breaking news I got for my brothers. You know what I'm saying? About this, about these dogs they got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, more breaking news. I just gave y'all about 3 or 4 breaking news this week, but this right here, breaking news. You know, breaking. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and guess what? I ain't bigging up somebody else's downfall. I ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's that news. You know, and at the end of the day, when it comes to the battling, the janking, you know, as my fam say, the cracking and all that. When it come to that, you know, you gotta watch them out. At the end of the day, some things gonna get said, and a lot of brothers gonna learn that. You know, when you get on this YouTube stuff, you know what I'm saying? You gonna learn. Haters come from all over. You don't gotta address the haters, you know, at the end of the day. But haters come from all over for no reason, you know, and you just gotta do you how you do you, and that's all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is to it. You know, like I said, man, you know, brothers won't. I'm the type of brother got to get up here and talk about just backyard shit. You know, just bunch of when it come to old school stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you know, discredit none of them brothers who may have a bigger yard than me. You know what I'm saying? None of that type of stuff. I can't mention none of that type of stuff. You know, but I was around them brothers. You know, I was around it. But if I go get a brother who know nothing about dogs, get him to tell that same story, he's cool, and everybody else is cool with hearing that story from his mouth. You know, I just got to give you that real dog talk. You ain't going to like it. I know you don't like it right now. You know, you don't like it. But I got to give it to you. Because I'm tired of all this sugarcoating and keeping stuff blind. And brothers, that's why brothers are still running after dogs for 40 and 50 years later, because you done kept brothers blind for so long. And then when I say yeah, done kept brothers blind, I'm not talking about no one particular person. You know? So many great dogs done came out since 30 and 40 years ago when these bloodlines came out, but you still holding on some bloodlines. Who the hell would say the Bloods are supposed to start with Red Boy Jeep and all them dogs when all them brothers had bloodlines way before them? Them brothers started their lines. You know, like I said before, y'all brothers just ain't got the heart to start y'all's. You know, ain't got the heart to do it. And like I said before, let's talk about this a little bit. You know, let's talk about this a little bit. Because brothers want to say something. You know, the dude, Buck City, want to say something about Samurai. The video we did. Listen here, man. You know, at the end of the day, you are not on none of these dog brothers in the YouTube dog game level, Buck City. You know, you're not on none of them brothers' level. See, you can listen to all the other bull jive, but see, it's too much jealousy in your heart for you to strive on any level. You can't do no kind of level of content. It's too much jealousy in your heart, little Elmer. You know, it don't matter that you can't have dogs. You know, and like I said before, when you want to come at me all kind of ways, don't tell me how to come back at you. No, don't cry and say, oh, I shouldn't take joy in, and because another man can't have no dogs. If another man can't have no dogs, stay the hell out my face, because I can have dogs. Simple as that. I took care of my dogs when I had them, and I ain't sugarcoating none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? None of it. If you can't have them, it is what it is. Like I always say, salute to the brothers that can't have them, that ain't out here doing that dumb junk. They out here talking that dumb stuff every day. You don't hear me making no videos about them. You don't hear me saying nothing about them. You know? And like I said, man, did my own bulldogging. I was around the old schoolers, and I didn't just come around them to get an old school story. I was bulldogging with them. You know what I'm saying? Bulldogging with them. You know, if my story ain't fit for you, so be it. Find a channel that the story is fit for you. I'm just going to keep giving it to you how I give it to you, man. Keep giving it to you how I give it to you. Brother want to mention me and Samurai video when you can't compare to that at all. At all. Buck, your views are getting low. They've been low. You never got views unless you're mentioning somebody else. Now, like I told you before, I'm not going to be going back and forth with you. I'm about to finish you on off. And I'm going to run that Peter commercial until Peter picked the commercial up and put it on regular TV. I don't want nothing from it. You know? Maybe they'll give me a job editing or something, being a video editor or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm running the video all year long. I'm going to teach you about that Merino pack. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And I'm going to teach all y'all brothers out there, when you stepped in that box, you better be a game dog. You know? You better be a game dog. Don't come in here with that turning shit, and you come in here with a half-ass handler. He don't know how to get you back to the corner. You know? Like I said, man, this thing ain't meant for everybody. I seen a lot of them come and I seen a lot of them go. You know, summarize, I seen a lot of them come and a lot of them go, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing like I told you, fam. And salute to all them brothers around you. You know what I'm saying? All the brothers. You know, like I said before, I say stuff sometime when I'm aggravated. I say stuff sometime when I have things on my mind that I feel like it's real. You know, but at the end of the day, salute to y'all brothers, fam. You know, salute to y'all brothers and anybody who want to get mad because I say it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody would want to get mad because I say it. I told y'all brothers before. You want to stop all that nonsense talking? Start asking about some credentials. You know what I'm saying? Start asking about some credentials. You ain't gonna be talking all kind of trash to me. I don't care who you is. If you ain't been bulldogging, you know what I'm saying? You're not about to Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless me. You know? And that's when we gonna call it out. It ain't gonna never change. It just is what it is. You know, you want to run your mouth, you better be able to back it up. Simple as that, man. Simple as that. You know, this ain't no gentleman's sport, contrary to what y'all thinking. I'm talking about YouTube, the dog game. None of that shit is gentleman's sport 2024. And I ain't about to get up here and try to play myself. I'm just going to give it to you how I got to give it to you, man. Give it to you how I got to give it to you. And like I said before, my motto was, some going to like it, some ain't, man. Standing on it. You know? Running that Peter commercial. Silent night. Yo, anytime y'all want that brother to disappear, y'all drop y'all a copy of that Peter commercial. You know, drop it. Drop it in the link. Silent night. Holy dogs out in the cold, looking for a home to go into. You're damn right I played it. You're damn right I edited it, and I made it. And I'm going to keep pushing it. You know? I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But keep PBK9's name out your mouth. Stop waking up every day and running to the block wanting to get punched in the face just to feel that pain. When you know you're going to get punched in the face, you know, stop doing it. Now, Buck City Kennels, a.k.a. Elmer James Givens, Jr., Tacoma, Washington, Scum, you know, we got your award coming, big dog. You know, we got your award coming because you are in the Hall of Fame of animal abusers. You know, you're in the Hall of Fame of the animal abusers in America. Got your award coming, you know. And end of the day, dog, listen, like I said, when I really look around, when I look at all the YouTube channels, when I look at all of them, A to Z, I see you out there. Yeah, I see you. You know, when I look at all the channels, man, I don't see where you can level off with these brothers, Buck. You know, I don't see where you can level off with these brothers. See, y'all have a cult following. The brothers that's around you, like I said before, y'all kind of on that Jim Jones level. For the brothers, the young brothers, y'all probably don't know who Jim Jones is. Go on YouTube and search up Jim Jones documentary, Jim Jones poisoning, drinking the fruit punch. Y'all got that mentality. There's no way no grown men, you know, is gonna tell you who you can hang around, who you can be with, this and that. Yo, y'all brothers, let me ask y'all brothers something, right? How can y'all go down in Buck City Kennels, a.k.a. James Elmer Givens Kennels chat, right? And he tell y'all he gonna block y'all, but yet he in my chat. How can he block y'all from being in my chat when he in my chat? He trying to block y'all, so it's like he don't want y'all to see he over there. I don't understand it. You blocking brothers and sisters from coming to rock with me, a Real Dog channel, and you over there your damn self. Y'all check that. Whatever my viewers is right now. How many other people in here? You know, one of them Buck City. Man, listen, dog. Listen, it's OV for you. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who don't like, cause I say it's OV for you, do something about it. You know, at the end of the day, you gotta watch your mouth. You gotta play your cards the way you gotta play them. And you gotta take care of them hounds most of all. You know, you gotta take care of them dogs most of all. You gotta be a tough guy for real in real life if you're gonna be a tough guy on the internet. You know, gotta be a tough guy for real. But we don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? We don't worry about it. Because at the end of the day, man, you know, like I always say, you have to play the game the way the game come to you. You know, you gotta play the game the way the game come to you, man. You got y'all dudes talk about money that you ain't got. Y'all boys talk about gangsters and gangster living, and you ain't never lived that lifestyle. You talk about views, and you're not getting views. And like I said again, you the only channel that really can't make no content, good content. You know, really can't make good content. The only reason for you to wake up early in the morning and hate on the video that me and Samurai did, which, by the way, check the numbers on your video and our video. Check the numbers on your video and our video. You know? That man ain't tripping on no views. Buck City, you the only one tripping on views, you know? Because you ain't getting them. That little beanie brain of yours can't create no content, little man. All you know how to do is get them dogs, keep them in cages, and keep them in their feces and urine and all that other stuff. That's all you know how to do, bro. And that's all that's documented. 3 times straight. So if a brother don't like me to say it, tell him to keep my name out his mouth. Simple as that. You know, when I speak about the old schoolers that I may say, I've been out there rolling with them. What you want me to do? Because you were a fan of them, don't say nothing about it. When it comes to them dogs, I give you the stories fair and unbiased. I run that Big John stuff. I just gave you the brother up here on interview that was giving you unbiased stories about the line of dogs. You know, stories that you may believe or may not believe. You know, I could have easily said, oh, I don't want you to talk about this. I didn't know what he was going to say, first of all, but I could have easily said, oh, we're not going to talk about saying these dogs could be off something. Whatever you feel like your opinion is, or whatever you feel like the facts is, or whatever you've been through, that's your story. Stand on it. You know, I'm not going to get up here and talk stuff, make up stuff, make believe stuff, run with fake stuff that I have no proof about. When, like I said, all I do is hit these brothers with facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You run ahead talking this, talking that, talking this, talking that. Have 95% of the stuff you don't got proof of, including your damn dogs. You know? I got a brother down in my chat just last night, me and Samurai doing the interview. He down in the chat talking about some nonsense. Straight nonsense. Brother booed his ass out. What you should have did. You know what I'm saying? Boot his ass out. Go make another fake page. You know what I'm saying? Is what they should have did. Y'all brothers, a lot of y'all brothers don't got the common sense. You know, the Lord gave some of the smallest things on earth. Like when men talking, don't even, you know, your mama or daddy must be trained you to stay in the room when grown folks talking, boy. That's what it is right now. Grown folks talking out here. You know, keep your ass in the room. But like I said, man, we about to get into them CNN satellites out of space. You know what I'm saying? Dog news, like I always give my brothers, fair and uncut, coming from all across the world. When them CNN satellites chime in, they chime in. I let them boys know, dog, listen here, I ain't no gangster no more, my brother. I'm a civilian. I'm living civilian life and doing what civilians do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I ain't trying to be hard. I ain't trying to be a real nigga. I don't want to be a real nigga. I done learned being a real nigga is not the type of life I want to live. It's a bunch of fake stuff going on with being a real nigga. You know, understand that, my young brothers. It's a whole lot of being fake when it comes to a real nigga title. You know, I don't want to be that. I'm a man, boy. You know, stand on it. You know, y'all, oh this and oh that and oh this and oh that. Man, listen here, man. A lot of y'all just getting your around your mouth wet. You know, you still got milk around your mouth. You know, go through them stories. Go through that stuff that I'm trying to tell you and certain things. Go through it. And hopefully, like them old folks used to tell me, you can make it to even be my age, my young brother. You know, Lord allow, Lord willing. You got to make it to this age. You know. At the end of the day, the dog community, you don't like real dog talk. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, matter of fact, you like it, you love it. You rocks with the Bay. Salute to my brothers that rocking with me, man. Salute to my sisters that's rocking with me from across the world, from one side of the world to the other side of the world. Like I say, from the top of Canada all the way to the bottom of the South America down there. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of South America. You know. Hey, all my South American brothers and my Mexican and Spanish brothers, if you like that cartel type talk and dope stories and all that, go on Amazon, get my book, The Black Pearl. It's about a cocaine kingpin, king woman who took the game over from Bogota, Colombia. Her man was the big dog. You know, her man got hit up. She took over. You know, they was running. They was running that thing from Mexico to the United States. And it's all up. Matter of fact, I gave y'all the wrong title. The Black Pearl is another book I wrote. The name of this one is The Damned. The Damned. You know, basically, like I said before, she has all that money can buy. You know, and that's where the story really kicks off at. She has all that money can buy. This is one of my more longer stories. You know, all money can buy. And her Mexican brothers is trying to give her Lamborghinis, give her this, give her that. You know, she decided to come to the United States, and she found her United States brother. And he ain't got that much money, but he had what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? And them brothers that had that cartel money, they came, they kidnapped that brother, they took him back to Mexico. He escaped when they kidnapped him and beat him up. He ended up escaping. I'm making this story short so y'all can see, or I can tell you real quick. He escaped from getting beat up, and the story really kicks off really, really heavy. He's trying to make it back to the United States with the cartel on him. He had to get back through the desert the same way the brothers aliens coming in and the illegal aliens or whatever coming in. He got to come back that same way. No cell phone, none of that type of stuff. And the cartel on him. Can't talk Spanish, you know. But if you want that book, it's called The Damned, Black Spielberg on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Check it out, you know. But yeah, man, let's keep this dog talk rolling, you know. Let's keep this dog talk rolling. Like I said, man, salute to everybody that hit me up on the back streets, that keep me sane, that give me that dog talk, that give me that dog knowledge, that give me that life knowledge. Salute to all the brothers, you know. Salute to all the brothers and the sisters. Now, now what could be getting Buck City, aka James Elmer Givens, aka Cracking Kennels mad, you know, what could be getting him mad is when I say, Buck City, dog, how can you get up there and talk about me, Samurai, or anybody? You have no future at all in the dogs. You have no future in the dogs, and I'm telling you to your face. And that's what makes you so mad. You know, that's what makes you so mad. You know, how you gonna go to war with me and then get mad when I hit you the way you need to be hit, in the face? You know, you're not in the situation to go to war with nobody, big dog. But when you play that hand, you call them names, you do that, you do this, you do that, you do this, be ready for how it come back. Peter commercial all year long. Silent night all year long. We in holiday season right now. You know? Like I said, one thing about it, these brothers love to hear a good Bulldog story. And I got a good interview coming for y'all, brothers. You know, y'all check it out. You know, we speaking about them Eli and Blue Dogs. You know, we speaking about the Eli and Blue Dogs, and this is the most, this is the realest conversation that I had about the Blue Dogs and the Eli stuff to bring confirmation, you know, to the situation. So y'all check that video out and check that interview out. You know what I'm saying? Like, where the brothers at when they say, where the brothers at that take up for the brothers at when they got my family on the YouTube, right? When you put my family on Facebook, where the brothers at that say that's below, all the way below the belt? Where the brothers at that say when you trying to post my yard on YouTube, that's trying to go below the belt? You know, that, like I told you before, if I was living like I used to be living, the moment Thompson posts my yard on YouTube, I would have sent somebody to go find him. I'm not living that life no more. You know, I'm not living it. But when you do violations like that, that's what type reactions you get when you're dealing with them type of folk. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is where all y'all sentimental cats was at when folk posted my family on YouTube. Oh, you say I deserve it. So please, somebody tell me I deserve that. But I'm trying to figure out where all y'all NAACP brothers was at then. And I say NAACP brothers because you only find them when a brother gets shot down by police. You can't find an NAACP brother that want to stand up for this black on black stuff that's going on in the hood. About like Ben Crump. You only want something. You only want to deal with something when it come to money. That's why I said that. You know, where was all y'all sentimental brothers at when you posted my family up there? That ain't ride out. That ain't ride out material. That ain't ride out material. You must think I'm some whoopee cushion ass, you know? No matter how mad I got at y'all brothers, and especially Buck City. Buck, boy, I got pictures of your whole family. I don't post them because I don't do that. You know? I don't do that. This between me and you. You know? At the end of the day, man, all we can do is do what we do, how we do, when we do, the way we do. You know? That's all it is to it, man. You know, some folk ain't gonna understand it. Everybody ain't meant to understand it. Like I said before, we all come from different creeds and steps of life. Everybody been through their own little situations, their own little stories, their own little things. Never, ever, ever, ever discredit, you know, what anybody is giving a story, or when anybody's giving a story, don't discredit it, including myself. Because you don't know my story unless you was there with me. You know? And like I always say, man, we got them hating. You know, we got them hating. To me and my brothers rocking down in the chat, you know, We used to it though, man. We used to it. Like I said, that train don't stop. You know, we ain't stopping to explaining something to you. We ain't stopping to, and trying to talk to you and get you back in your feelings so you'll jump on the train. You'll get your ass off. Let's go. We gone. You know, it just is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Man, y'all the most feminine generation that America's ever produced. This is the most feminine generation America has ever produced. Because y'all go out there and shoot somebody don't mean you're masculine. You know, most feminine generation. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just keep giving it to my brothers. We about to get into this dog fighting bus. And then we going to keep on talking and dropping them that dog talk. You know what I'm saying? Keep dropping that dog talk. You know, see, before I get into that dog news, I am going to say this, though. You know, hey, see, this is the difference. This is what you call jealousy. This is what you call a jealous black man. You know, a nigga. You know, Buck City, you brought some around your show and you try to embarrass the man. I bring him on my show and I tell him what he means to me and the Pitbull community. You know, it's a difference, big dog. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. You know, one thing about it, on all the YouTube channels, for pretty much what I see, brothers, grown men, they ain't telling you can't watch this show or watch that show. There's only one channel trying to tell you can't watch that show, and he on the show. You can't go to the bowling alley, but I'm at the bowling alley. You can't go to the club tonight, but I'm at the club tonight. You know? Your mama tell you not to go out. You can't go out. You can't go out tonight. Don't go out tonight. And then you end up sneaking out. And time you get upstairs and hit the dance floor, you see your mama over there busting it down on the floor. And your mama the one told you not to go. Buck, boy, how you better stop it. You better stop it. That Peter commercial running all year. You know, you gonna pay for that Peter commercial to stop running. I can promise you that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pay for that Peter commercial to stop running. I'm gonna get paid for it in one way or another. You know, they ain't pay me to make it. You gonna pay me to stop playing it. And I ain't played it yet. I only played it that first time when I dropped it on Facebook. Like I said before, I'm putting it in all the dog groups. Every single dog group I can get into. Chihuahuas, everything. You know? Every single thing. And like I said before, my brother, it feels good being a civilian. It feels good living by civilian laws. The Lord law. I live what God want me to do, man. You know, I can care less what y'all flunkies talking about, bro. You know, and I ain't perfect. I might not be living the way he want me to be living. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely care less what any of y'all flunkies think out there. You know? It just is what it is. Big salute to Mr. 216. Big salute to Show Enough, City Boy Kennels. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to all them brothers representing with the Bay. You know, let's see, man. John Dembry, Legion Fury. You know, big salute to the Shogun crew again. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Going Hard. You know, big salute to you, fam. Both bros. You know, hey, Tony, salute to you, Tony. You know, I got a bad memory sometimes. I'm trying to remember some of y'all brothers be on the chat. I talk to y'all every night. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many brothers. Vernon Starr, salute to you, big dog. You know, Big Logic, salute to you, homie. You know, big shout and big thanks to all my brothers and sisters. Bella UK, I ain't seen no Barry 187 in a minute. You know, and like I say in the chat last night, Ed Vollison, salute to you, my brother. I haven't seen you in a minute. Hope everything's going well with you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Haven't seen you in a minute. Stop by, just check in, Just let me know you still doing good, my bro. You know what I'm saying? Ed Volatin. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Liquid Lucky. You know, all the brothers, man, rocking with the Bay. You know, like I said, I ain't gonna never tell y'all boys I'm kicking you out because you're over there watching so-and-so channel, man. It's entertainment. A lot of y'all brothers haven't learned to entertain yet. You know, so you're mad, you're jealous. It's more than just dog talking. You gotta learn to entertain, man. Folk wanna know what's going on in an entertaining way. And I'm gonna give it to them, man. And like I said before, you ain't never seen me out of all the stuff that I done said about different people. You ain't never seen me make no Peter commercial about them. Nah, how about going in for the finish on this? You know, going in for the finish. He done start curb biting and all kind of stuff. I know he over. I know he through. And we done start grabbing on the handles, but I know my dog need to stay on him now. You know, my dog need to stay on him now. I don't need to be taking him back to the corner because he finished. He ain't gonna make it back to the corner. And I want to make a statement to these brothers standing around this square. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make a statement. He through. So instead of grabbing the handle and go ahead and winning it in that corner, he ain't got the strength. And I know I got a finisher. So I'm letting him finish it. I'm missing my handles. Finish him off, boy. Yeah, the referee told me he gonna foul me out next time, but I'm making it look like I'm trying to get him this time. You know, making him look like but I'm letting him finish it. Like I said, you know, when you have no future in the dogs, I understand why you might get mad because me and the brother Dre get up here and talk about training dogs. Or we get up here and talk about this. Or, you know, this or that or this or that or this. Man, you have no future in the dogs. You better take some of these brothers' advice out here. You know, go talk about catching a bass or something. You old bald head little joker, you. You know, you's a little fella. You's a little fella. Somehow or another, you like to talk like you bigger than me, but you's a little fella. That's another thing that gets you mad. You's a little fella, and we don't believe that barking you be doing. You know, you's a little fella, and we don't believe the barking. You could have started your own business with all that dog nanny you had in the yard. You could have been selling fertilizer. You know, you could have been, I mean, come on, bro. You got to stay creative. If you're going to have all that manure in your yard, use it for something. I don't know if dog manure is fertilizer, but you could at least try to trick them. The stage you had it in, once you piled it all together, they would have knew what it was. But hey, man, let's get into this thing, man. Dog fighting bus, CNN satellites out of space. You know where you got it from first? PBK9s, y'all hit that like button up. I'm giving it to you fair, uncut, raw, and unbiased. And like I said, y'all tune in to that other interview. We'll be speaking about the Blues and the Eli dogs. You know, tune in. Dog fighting bus, 50-something dogs seized. It's your boy PBK9s. Let's get into it.
Begin with a developing story that started this morning in Smith County. That's where investigators say they discovered 50 dogs on a property confined to horrific living conditions.
The sheriff says he believes these animals might have been used for a dog fighting ring. KETK's Ashlyn Anderson visited the property this afternoon. She's here now with the latest on this investigation. Ashlyn.
Casey Isaac, the sheriff's office tells us they searched around 9 acres of land where they discovered dozens of dogs kept in sheds, pens, and cages across the property. They even found dogs tied to treadmills. These are the sounds of more than 50 dogs discovered just north of Tyler city limits. On Monday, after animal control responded to an initial call about a wounded animal on the property.
Many of them in different stages of wounds to their snout, their ears and everything, as if they had been in been used for fighting.
Sheriff Smith says the sheer amount of animals suffering with severe wounds leads them to believe they could be dealing with a large-scale dog fighting operation.
That takes me back to when the FBI came in town. They were going to have a big dog fight in Carthage. The people come as far as away from Kansas City bringing dogs.
Investigators arrested one man who Sheriff Smith says could face several charges.
Animal cruelty, to name one. Engaging in organized crime if there's more than one person, and obviously there was if it's that many dogs.
The sheriff's office received a search warrant for the property, finding evidence, and also conducting a seizure warrant to go in and rescue every dog they could find.
We're getting the worst of the worst are being picked up by one of the pet organizations around Smith County.
With local animal shelters at capacity, nonprofit Rescue Nicholas Pet Haven has stepped up to care for the wounded animals at their clinic in Tyler, hoping for more sponsors and fosters to help, calling what they witnessed pure evil. The sheriff's office is also looking for a second person who they say left the scene before they arrived. In studio, Ashlyn Anderson, KTK News.
It's amazing, man, how these brothers, the hating brothers, or the hating brother, I should say, every day get up here and speak about different brothers' views, when he the only one that's lacking. He's the only one that's lacking content creation. If I'm not mistaken, the brother Samurai get up there every day or whenever he get up there and he have stuff to talk about. If I'm not mistaken, the brother Going Hard been running a schoolroom for the last couple years. If I'm not mistaken, the brother Fat Bill get up there and he damn sure got a dog history to talk about. If I'm not mistaken, all these brothers doing channels, creating content, and they're not being disrespectful, even when they talk about certain things, but they giving content. You only got one flunky, full of feminine traits. When it comes to bulldog traits, he don't got them. He got feminine traits, and it's easy to spot. Easy. And he how can you be best friends? You talking all that trash from way over there in Tacoma, Washington, and your best friend talking trash from 45 minutes away. I want them to bring, hey, Thompson, when you come to find me, bring one of them dogs with you. We gonna chase you and your dog back home. You and your dog, big homie. Like I said, boy, look here. Thompson, I ain't even unloaded the nukes on you yet. You owe Black Sealy money. That ain't the nuclear explosion, big dog. I told you I was shooting Scud missiles. I can finish you on off too. Same way I did Buck, but in a different form. But at the end of the day, Thompson, I'm gonna let you live. You take care of your dogs. I'm gonna let you live. You just got some damn runners. I'm gonna let you live. Your boy, his OV for him. His OV for him. You can't save him. 7-8 Sports can't save Buck City. He ain't got enough clout and clientele. The only way he can save him is put him on this channel and run with him. And like I said, he ain't want that heat that's gonna come with Buck City, because I'm gonna give him the heat. If he run over there to that channel, I'm on all of them ass over there. Simple as that. Simple as that. Wherever he go, I'm on him. I'm finishing him off. If it's what you don't understand. I never had to finish one off. I'm about to finish one off because I haven't got time for it no more. So like I said, you want that Peter commercial to stop? I better be hearing some my little thing over there chime off. Because I'm going to run that Peter commercial. Like the man said, that's going to go viral. We going to make that Peter commercial go viral if I got to do it myself. It don't make no sense to be having no dogs out there in the cold like that, out there starving and shaking, And that dog, that dog that's in the cage with the dookie, that's peeping out the door, you know, that dog ain't in that cage peeping out the door because of all that dookie that's on the ground. He peeping out the cage because Buck City, a.k.a. James Elmer Givens, running around in the yard with a pellet gun shooting the dogs. So that's why he peeping out that cage to see where he at the time. You know what I'm saying? He know he running around there somewhere with that gun shooting them. Boy, look here. Like I said before, man, Tacoma, Washington. And brothers want to get mad with me because I say I'm making videos and talking about him not being able to have dogs. Well, you better leave me alone then, because I can have them. I took care of mine. That's the price I pay when you don't take care of them. You know, you don't take care of your kids, you better not be getting in no conversation with people that's out here talking about how they taking care of their kids, and you talking, calling them names and all this and all that. And then they say, well, you don't take care of yours. It's on the news. You know, yours got took from you. How can you talk to me about my kids when yours got took from you? Best example I can give you. You know, best example I can give you. Hey, you mad because I talk about that? Keep my damn name out your mouth. Because I'm a pet lover and I take care of mine. Woo! It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. You know, I gave you the dog fighting bus. Hey, how it come, how it come. How it come, how it come. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what am I supposed to do? But besides give you that content, give you that news. You know, that's just 4 situations I gave you in the past week where brothers got their dogs tooken. Now let's just go to the petty side of it. Let's just go to the petty side of it real quick. That's just 4 situations that I gave you in a week. That's just minimum of 100 dogs that's gone, no pedigrees, paper still at the house, no pedigrees, dogs that's gone, forget trying to paper pill or anything, forget that. Dogs that's gone that might be off scarce bloodlines. When we say why these dogs ain't here no more, why these dogs ain't here no more, that's just a small piece of the pie what happened this weekend and over the past week, of what been happening over the past year, of what been happening over the past 10 years. You know, this YouTube and dog thing ain't a pretty game. This ain't a pretty game for the brothers that want to come up in here. Jealousy is a MFer. This ain't a pretty game in this Pitbull YouTube thing, especially for my brothers. It's hard. No matter what you're doing, training, you know, salute the K9 Roots out there. Brother, you're supposed to have way more subscribers than you got, way more viewers than you got, but it is what it is when you, hey, I ain't gotta say it. It just is what it is. Salute to your grassroots. Salute to all the dog brothers out there, man, that's going about things, that's trying to handle their business and making it happen. You don't see me responding to all them brothers that's talking about PBK9s on their videos. There's a lot of brothers making videos about me, or talking about something I'm talking about, or talking about an opinion or something I said. There's a lot of brothers making videos. Like I said, I gave a shout out to AZ earlier. You know, it's a lot of brothers talking stuff. You don't see me responding to that stuff. Everything don't need a response. I'm on YouTube. Brothers gonna make videos about stuff that you talk about. You know, it's common sense. But I gotta finish one. That's all it is to it. You know, all it is to it. Like I said, where was the NAACP when they put my family on YouTube? Where was y'all at? You know, like I said, Peter commercial running. You know, Peter commercial running. Some don't like it, some ain't. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button right now. you know, because you're watching one of the premier dog channels in the game that's going to give it to you fair and uncut, raw and unbiased. You know, not worrying about the feelings that's going to be involved with it when I say it. Like I say, no future in dogs. Really no future in content creating. You know, having a hard time struggling with yourself on that. You know, because you thought you was such a big content creator when you had that, you know, when you was doing your little wake and bake before all these dog channels came out. You thought you was such a content creator, but you really see what content creation is, and you really can't, you ain't on that level. You know, you're not on the level. All you good at is making flyers. You know, you can make a good flyer, a good thumbnail, but other than that, you ain't doing nothing else. And everything you talk about lying. Everybody waiting on you to talk about Michael Myers. Or one dog you had. One dog you had. But hey, man, I ain't the type person that's gonna sit back and just let you keep punching, Tired of you punching. It's over now. I'm finishing this. Doing everything in my power to let every single person that loves dogs in America know that you is the scum of the barrel when it comes to these dogs. I can care less what you do in your personal life. You know, y'all boys talking about street stuff, and I don't live in the streets. I'm giving these brothers facts when it comes to y'all. Not jealousy, not hate, not falseness, you know, not all this other stuff. But guess what I tell you about all of it? I can care less. I'm a civilian doing legal things, living a legal life, living like a legal person, living by legal, the Lord rules is what I'm living by. You know, like I told you before, you know, at the end of the day, when I'm stepping, you know, I'm worried about that. I'm not worried about none of the other stuff y'all talking about. But man, like I said, y'all stay safe out there. Y'all remember, always remember where you got it from or get it from. PVK9 is going to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? And these stuff we give these brothers be historical stuff. You know, stuff from back in the days. I ain't gonna say no fictional. I ain't 7'8". You know, he mean fictional. Y'all just think he was doing that as a you know, putting the thing up before the video or speaking about it. Man, he is fictional. You know, it just is what it is. You gotta call it the way I see it, the way it is. You know, don't be out there scared to say the brothers' names. Like I said before, my man Malachi over there in that boxing league say he ready to kick your ass 7'8". You want Malachi to encourage you out. You curd out over here. You just running from place to place, curd out 7'8". Malachi, I'm gonna holler at my man Malachi, and I'm gonna find out how he curd you out when you came out the elevator. You came out the elevator and all that shit you talking about, Malachi. Y'all boys know Malachi to do that sport talk. You know, salute to your fam. Salute to the brother Malachi. I'm coming over there in a minute, big dog. I done kicked their ass and they ran back to the dog, running back to the boxing community. And you done kicked their ass from over there. Man, listen, he like a ping pong ball right now, Malachi. Salute to your fam. You know, he's a fat nothing that ain't gonna do nothing. Listen here, dog. Listen here. Boy, y'all ain't ready. Hey, Malachi, listen here. That dude 7'8", he be playing tough, but he got band dogs at the house, right? He was breeding band dogs. He just started getting into the pit bulls when he got the ones he got now. When he got the ones he got now, that's his first run in the pit bull game. And he up here trying to get in this conversation with us boys over here. You know? Talking this and talking that and trying to go over there to that boxing and talk slick about some of the brothers over here, this and that. Listen here. At the end of the day, brothers, don't worry about that, man. Your whole squad washed up. You know what I'm saying? Your whole squad washed up. I'm just the only one gonna tell you that. Why? Because I got my own bulldog history, got my own bulldog stories, got my own mind. I think for myself. I'm a grown D man. Grown damn man is what I said. That's what I am. I don't need you to think for me. I don't need you to like who I need to like. I don't need you to tell me who I need to like. You know what I'm saying? Unless you making a video like I'm doing now, and I say, y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button up down there. You know, it just is what it is. Big salute to my man Dante Hamilton holding it down in the WV. You know, big salute to you, big homie. I tell you what, let me see how mad I can make this fella real quick, this little guy. Little guy, let me see how mad I can make you real quick. You know what I'm saying? You see them, boy, you see that, boy? Boy, you can't own no dogs, boy. This is a future dog arm. You know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna be doing is letting dogs bite me, doing protection work, training, walking them pits, whatever I'm gonna do. Yes, sir. You see that, boy? That's that same arm that'll knock you clean out, too. You know what I'm saying? Same arm, same little skinny fella. What you call me, a CH, a crackhead? You know, same little arm right there, dog. Same little. That's why you can't have no dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't have none. That's why you took the value down in the neighborhood that you was in, Buck City. Hey, get your old lady to watching this video right now. Hey, Miss Buck City, Miss Buck Shitty, check it out, right? You better keep them dogs out of his hand if you want to keep the value to your land. You know what I'm saying? That's what you better do. Keep the dogs out of Elmer's hand if you want to keep value to your land. Because at the end of the day, I looked at them videos and listen here, man. Listen here. It don't make no sense for no HOA house to be looking like that in no HOA neighborhood with all them other houses like that looking like that around it. You know? It don't make no sense. See, that's why your husband wake up every day, 6 o'clock in the morning, talking about the dog man. Every day, 6 o'clock in the morning, he wake up to get punched in the jaw. You can't be satisfying your old lady. You worry about me too much, like I always say. I don't do the men thing, dog. I don't do the men thing. I done told y'all boys, y'all be always up there talking about y'all things with all them boys in your group and not one woman on your channel. 7 8 the pimp, where he ain't bring y'all them women so y'all could at least have in there. But y'all think that's cool. You know, you think somebody want to take relationship advice from you, James Elmer Givens? Somebody gonna take relationship advice from you? Boy, y'all sick. This here. Jim Jones, cult leader. That's what he is. Jim Jones, cult leader. Y'all go look at the documentary. Jim Jones, not the rapper, but the real Jim Jones. He got all them boys in his little chat drinking on the fruit punch. You'll be sleep soon. You'll be sleep soon, big fella. I mean, little guy with the little man complex. Supreme, man. Y'all boys got to tell me the truth, man. You got to tell the truth now, Supreme. You know, hey, I'm telling you like this here. Y'all boys in the chat, we can argue in the chat back and forth, but I ain't gonna rock with y'all in the videos no more. Y'all chat, we can go back and forth in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If I got something to say in the chat, I'll say it in the chat. I ain't gonna make no videos on you. Don't go making no videos on me now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna keep it in the chat. You know, but Supreme, tell me the truth, man. How it feel to be able to own a dog, man? How it feel to be able to, you know, have your dog on a video? You know, and brother can't tell me I can't say that. You know, take care of your damn dogs. Same way I say about kids. I like you saying, Don't, because they got their kids taken away, don't throw it in their face when they come in our conversation and they talking all kind of trash. Don't throw it in their face. Don't throw it in their face. You mean to tell me I'm over here taking care of my kids? You ain't taking care of yours, and you don't want me to throw it in your face? Everybody got choices they can make in life. Some make the right ones, some make the wrong ones. You know? Some make the wrong ones over and over and over again. And over and over and over again. What I'm supposed to act like that's right? Not acknowledge it? Man, we got too many brothers and sisters out here that can't be lost, that fiddly-faddling with all that funny talk, you know what I'm saying? That they be blind with. You know, they don't want it. You know, the only gang signs I'm throwing up is take care of them animals, other animals. You know, I'm from the era before all that. I don't do all that. But I say much respect to all my brothers that's doing the right things in the positions that they in. You know, the brothers that's in positions of power and doing the right things with their power. A lot of the stuff some of y'all brothers may not never understand in the dog game. It ain't meant for you to understand. It may be meant for you to just listen and keep it stepping. You know, I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. You want to talk dogs, you want to call this a dog community, but you don't want to give dog stories. You know, like, I don't know what you want. You know, it's only so many things you could do with the dog. It's what I told any brother when it comes to this dog stuff. Feed them, take care of them, exercise them, and what else? Whatever life stories you have with that dog as he live throughout your life. Pedigrees. Run out of pedigrees. So it ain't no brother gonna tell me, you know, don't talk about my chitlin circuit stuff from back in the days, or don't say, this man, I got a problem with this situation or that situation. Or if I want to repeat something I heard, because I was out there with them brothers. I can't help you wasn't with them. You know, I vouch for myself. You know, and I can get somebody up here that can vouch for me. Done got brothers, because you ain't got the dog interviews I'm getting. And the only way I can get these dog brothers interviews if I was out there rocking with these brothers. Ain't nobody getting up there doing no interviews with a dude, Buck City, that don't even have a dog future. You know, nobody gonna do no interviews. That's why he went jumping on a Fat Bill for views and all that type of stuff. Trying to jump on the channel. Man, he talking about views. Nobody need views but that dude. I get views. I don't need them, I get them. You know? And like I said, all we do is we let these dogs do the talking. You know, we bring these dogs to the camera. You know, I get on the videos with the dogs and make them mad. Make them mad. No future, big dog. Get your ass on. You ain't got no future. It ain't no future in front. It ain't no future in Buck City Kennels. You know what I'm saying? That shit washed up. Right now, Buck City uses a washed up person that you think, you know, you living in the times before they took your dogs. You know, you think you living in them times. 7, 8 of them got you gassed up like you was some big time dog man. You know what I'm saying? But now that you out here amongst the real dog brothers, you ain't shit. At all. Steady mentioning going hard name. You ain't 10% of what them brothers did. Ain't did 10% of that stuff. You just a straight flunky. You know? I mean, I don't know other way to call it, man, besides how I get it and how I see it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I know how to call it. You know, Like I said, this ain't a gentleman's sport. I done been in this YouTube thing long enough to understand that. You know, these brothers hate. They do sideways stuff. They say sideways stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't expect you to respond back to all this stuff like that. That's YouTube for you. It ain't what you see right now. You may be just seeing what's going on right now because you may be just getting to this level. But try being in here for a year, and then you see how certain things go when you get this place, that place, you do this, you do that. How many crab in the barrel mentality brothers that you be around that's going to try to hold you down, and how many brothers that you're going to be around that's going to try to help you and tell you things to do to make your channel grow. See how many brothers going to try to help you, you know? Like I said, I refuse to give an old school story, you know, about an old school dog show or dog match or any of that stuff without informing these brothers what's going on today, like that thing that just happened just now. You know, 50-some dog sees. Because y'all brothers will be lost, man. You would be lost. You can complain about the news every day, all day you want to complain, but you would be totally lost if it was never a pit bull dog news channel. And I don't mean like you'd have been doing bad. I don't mean, man, so much stuff going on around you in your face, around the corner from you that you wouldn't even know about. But hey, you know, handle it how we gotta handle it, you know. Handle it how we gotta handle it. And like I said, man, you know, I just keep giving it to you. You know, when brothers see, you know, success in the making, they get jealous. You know, jealous. Me and this brother did a straight up interview, ain't talking about nothing disrespectful when it come to certain brothers. And that burned them up. That burned them up. Get mad because everybody talking about what them boys talking about, and they ain't talking about what the man who can't have dogs talking about. Why would we worry about what you talking about? You ain't got no future in dogs. Your future in fronting. No future in dogs. And that fronting is up because we know you fronting. You know? You got no computer editing skills. You got no book skills to put books together, publishing skills. We don't know that because you stole the book money. You know, you got no content creating skills. You got no dog history. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what you good for? What you good for? Elmer James Gibbon for Tacoma? Besides abusing dogs and getting that Peter commercial ran on you the rest of the year. What you good for? Getting down in my chat talking about another episode. Another episode that you in my chat and you block everybody else out of your group that come in my chat. Another episode of he must be crazy. What's wrong with this fella? This little guy. What's wrong with him, man? Another episode of the guy who kicks you out of his chat because you on Pelican Bay channel, but he's on Pelican Bay channel. What's wrong with this guy? Another episode. Like I said, man, y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal out there and understand, you know, they're gonna hate, but they still gonna play. You know, there's a lot of these brothers. It's much easier to hate than it is to congratulate. Like I told you before, I ain't bit my tongue last night when I was talking to Samurai. You know, y'all brothers think it's soft to congratulate. You know, you're so used to so much hating. When I came in this pit bull game, that's why you didn't understand when I was putting the video, your pictures and stuff on the videos. You didn't understand. I'm just giving you a free promotion. You're so used to brothers hating. That's all you're used to. So when somebody try to help you, you look at it like hate. You don't understand it. Like I said, it ain't my place to be stuck with you in this pit bull game. I'm left the swamps. I'm done with thinking how you think. I don't think how you think, move how you move. I got my own thing going on. Whether you like it or not, you roll with it, you roll with it, you don't, you don't. It just is what it is. You know, I'm not the next little fella. You know, not the next one. One, I take care of my dogs. Two, I don't have them in hockey. Yes, all dogs use the bathroom. We'll be a damn fool to sit here and say we don't have Dookie laying on the ground sometime. You know, whoever said that, I got up here on my video and say we all have to clean up behind our dogs. But if when your dog's looking like how Buck City dogs looking, the hell with you and the hell with whoever got a problem with it. It is what it is. PBK9s, and I'm going to keep doing it how I'm going to keep doing it. You know, I started to go ahead and end it off this now. Y'all can tell I was about to end it, but I want to sit on in here for a few more minutes. You know, I want to sit in here for a few more minutes. Big salute to them brothers down in the chat, man. Big salute to them sisters down in the chat, rocking with the Bay. I think I'm going to sit in here for a few more minutes. So, did it make you mad, Buck City, because I gave that man props and I never gave you props? I never give you props, James Elmer Givens. You don't deserve props the way you dogs been treated, man. I'll never give you props. You's a piece of shit, like I always said. You know, and I'm going to stand on that. You's a piece of shit that the whole country, all the dog lovers, they know you's a piece of trash. You know, especially them 100,000 people that signed that petition. 100,000 people, and you want to get up there and make fake paperwork talking about you pointed a pellet gun at a man. How long it took y'all to type that fake paperwork you came up there with, Buck City? Elmer James Givens? Lil Fudd? Lil Elmer Fudd? You little big head joker, you with little man complex? Hey, Buck. Them boys, hey, Buck, them boys say, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna keep it on you. Keep it on you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, y'all have a good day. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal out there. And remember, don't waste your time fronting when you're a dog man with no future in dogs. You know? Ain't no future in front, dog. Ain't no future in front. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay legal. PBK9s. And we out.